On March 5, 2026, Gap Inc. did something no one expected. They reported their 8th consecutive quarter of growth and a $3 billion cash pile. But the real news wasn't the money. It was the hiring of a chief entertainment officer from Paramount. Gap is officially done being an apparel store. They are now a fashiontainment house. To understand this audit, you have to look at the man in charge, Richard Dickson. He's the guy who resurrected Barmy at Mattel. He knows that in 2026, people don't buy products, they buy intellectual property. Dickson's gamble is simple. If Gap becomes entertainment, they stop paying for ads and start getting paid for content. Why build an office in Hollywood instead of a warehouse in Ohio? Because of Pam Kaufman. As the former CEO of international markets at Paramount, her job isn't to design shirts, it's to secure film deals, gaming skins, and music partnerships. Gap is treating its 3,500 stores like billboard screens for their new Fashiontainment platform. This is the data. Gap has 40 million active loyalty members in their new Encore program. By pivoting to entertainment, they are turning those 40 million shoppers into a streaming audience. Imagine a world where your Gap hoodie gives you early access to an NBC Universal movie premiere. That is the unit economics of fashiontainment. Critics are calling it cringe. They say fashiontainment is a buzzword for a dying mall brand. But look at the gross margins. Gap just hit a 25-year high. By reducing discounts and increasing cultural relevance, they've turned a commodity product into a fandom item. They aren't competing with H&M, they're competing with Disney. The audit verdict? Gap is using its $3 billion to buy back time. The $1 billion share repurchase isn't just for shareholders, it's a signal to the market that the fixing the fundamentals phase is over. The seeding growth phase, beauty, accessories, and media, is live. The risk is high. If fashiontainment fails to produce actual hits, Gap is just a clothing company with a very expensive Hollywood office. But if it works, they've solved the customer acquisition crisis that is currently killing every other retailer on Earth. Is Gap the next Disney, or is this a $3 billion pivot to video disaster? The fundamentals are the strongest they've been in 20 years, but the vision is pure Hollywood. Are you buying the fashiontainment future or staying in the 90s? Let me know in the comments.